Okay, so I'm here with Mackenzie Bloom. She's a sophomore at Boulder Creek High School, and this is our interview. Okay, so first question. Do you drive to school? And if you do, what was your most listened to driving song on your morning commute this year?
I don't drive to school, but if I did, my most listened to song would for sure be Glitter by Tyler, the Creator. His new album is so good.
Same, I like that song. Okay. Which school tradition are you most proud of?
I feel like I'm most proud of, I just think the best thing that our school has is all of the, spirit weeks and how we have, all the, wear white, wear black, wear red days for the
Yeah.
football games. It just really brings the whole entire school together.
I agree. And then, do you think students would be more productive if cell phones were banned during school hours?
I don't think they would be because technology has really changed us in a way where we're dependent on it, and it allows us to better relate to our friends and to our teachers, and just to get more stuff done because
Yeah.
typing is just better.
I agree. Okay, what is your favorite school lunch and why?
Okay, my favorite school lunch would have to be either orange chicken or the Western burger because the onion rings are really good on it. I don't know.
Yeah, I like the orange chicken too. Okay, should the school have or keep the vending machines?
Oh, for sure keep because everyone is getting ice cream. That's so good.
I know. Okay. Do you think an open campus is a good idea? If so, why?
I don't think so because we need a little more protection. A lot has changed in today's society, so an open campus would just kind of be not safe.
Okay. What is your most embarrassing in school memory? What happened, and if something did happen, what did you learn from it?
Okay, so probably one of my most embarrassing school memories is when I tripped in front of my entire class and I spilled my teacher's coffee. So it probably would be best to listen to your teacher and not go behind his desk.
Okay. That's a funny one. Okay. Which event did you most look forward to this year? And did it live up to your expectations?
Well, my favorite event would have to be homecoming, and I'm pretty excited for it again this year because it's just a lot of fun and everyone's just hanging out and everyone looks so good.
Okay. You can bring any three of your classmates on a cross-country road trip in your family's hatchback. Who would you choose and why?
Okay, I bring my friend Emma Kate because she's always so energetic and just is just to die for. And then I would bring my friend Abby Sawyer because she's such a mom and I just love her. She's always there for me. And then I would probably bring you, Luke, because you're just great.
Okay, I dig that. If you could get rid of the bells between classes, would you and why?
I would, so then I could just do whatever I want, honestly. So I could just show up to class 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know class started at 10:30.
How do you avoid participating in gossip? What do you do if there's gossip about you?
I just if there's gossip, I'm just this really isn't important. I have so many better things to worry about, and it's just not really a good thing to talk crap about people. And if there's gossip about me, I'm just kind of it's gonna settle down, and I'm just gonna I'll just address the issue and be what is going on? This is not true.
Which TV show is most talked about in the hallways?
Right now, I feel the most talked about TV show is Rick and Morty because a lot of people are watching it and it just relates to so many people and it's weird and funny, so it's great.
Okay. What would you be so embarrassed to be seen wearing, but secretly love to wear?
Probably just a giant t-shirt, my biggest sweatpants and Ugg boots with no makeup and ratchet hair after 5 days of not washing it. I'd be this is me on the weekends, but you guys don't know that.
Okay. Which meme did you use most frequently this year?
Oh my gosh, the meme I use most would have to be the one with SpongeBob and where you go, you like capitalize and like uncapitalize the letter, and you're just like mocking someone. And then the other one is where like it's that guy and he's like looking to the girl in front of him, and then like his girlfriend's behind him, and it's just like it's so funny.
Okay. Which movie that came out this year would you be most embarrassed to watch with your family, and why?
Oh, that's a hard one. I feel like I wouldn't want to watch the movie It with my family because they would just like scare me and make me feel bad about like crying or something.
Okay. Which professional sports team were you most excited about this year, and why?
I was really excited about like the Diamondbacks because they're doing pretty good, and the boy I babysit for, he loves the Diamondbacks, so I'm kind of like, now I have to watch baseball, so okay.
Okay. Which presidential candidate would you vote for if you could vote, and why?
Well, obviously not Donald Trump because he's an orange sack of potatoes. So we're gonna go with Bernie Sanders. Love that man. He's great.
I love that too. If you were in charge of planning a concert for the school, which three artists would you bring and why?
Oh, that is. Okay, so I would probably bring Tyler the Creator, 21 Pilots, and like Imagine Dragons. So I feel like those are three really good like artists and bands that people like, and a lot of people can listen to them.
Okay. What is your earliest memory as a child?
My earliest memory is probably when I was up north and I tripped on a curb and I was carrying a gigantic strawberry shortcake bag with all of my stuff. And I fell and hit my tooth and it hurt really bad and I like killed my tooth. That's my earliest memory.
Oh, well, wow. Okay. What is the easiest part about being a teenager in your opinion?
The easiest part is probably just to like how easy it is to communicate with my friends, and it's just easy to like look up stuff up and like share things.
All right. Okay. What is the most difficult part about being a teenager in your opinion?
I feel like the most difficult part is I never realized before, but there is a lot of peer pressure. You just learn so much like stuff in middle school compared to now. It's just like seeing people do stuff and you're like, that's really weird. Like I've never done that before. Like what if I did do that?
Yeah. Okay. When are you the most happiest, and what makes you so?
I feel like I'm the most happiest like when I'm hanging out with my friends and I have like a good conversation with them, or I'm doing something really funny in one of my classes, because it's just the best way to like communicate with people and just like put a smile on my face.
All right. What would you say is your most common emotion, and when do you feel it?
I feel like my most common emotion is just feeling kind of like bleh and like done with life, because school can be kind of hard, and friends and like relationships and family life can be really dramatic. So it's just kind of like bleh unless things make me happy.
Do you have any pets, and if so, talk about them.
I do have a pet. I have a dog. He's a Rottweiler. His name is Bruce. He's really cute, and he's just like needy and sheds everywhere. So
And then, what would you say you're most passionate about, and why?
I feel like I'm most passionate about like just doing makeup is something that really is really fun to me, and I really like running, even though it can be hard and stressful sometimes. It just it's competitive, and it also can put me in a really good mood.
All right. How do you feel about the future? And do you have any plans for after graduation yet?
I feel like the future is something that's really scary and something I think about a lot. And after I graduate, I really hope that I'm going to be going to college with as many scholarships and as much money as I can, and I can just finally start a new like life and get a cool job and just do everything that I can't do now.
Okay. If you could change one thing about high school, what would it be?
I feel like I would change all like the inequality that is like at our school, how a lot of people are very judgmental and very insecure. I just feel like if groups could like get along better together, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be?
I'd probably change the kind of the same thing, that there's all these political views and all these views on sexuality and society standards, and there's a lot of hate. And I feel like if we could all just have a little more peace and a little more unity during like these horrible events going on right now, it would make a huge impact and a better positive environment.
I agree. What is one thing that you get excited for when you wake up in the morning, and why?
I get excited to see all my friends, and I get excited to like go to school, and like even though learning is hard, but it's kind of interesting because like I feel like I can learn a lot of different things and get out of my house.
If you could relive one high school memory, what would it be and why?
I would probably relive. I'd probably just like relive one of the dances because they're always the best.
So far, what was your biggest mistake you have made in your high school career, and what did you learn from it?
I feel like my biggest mistake is trying to hold on to people that I know, like that I realize that they don't really care about me and they don't really put a lot of stuff forward. And I just learned that sometimes you really need to put yourself first and let certain people go.
In your opinion, what is the most valuable personality trait somebody can have, and why?
I think one of the most valuable personality traits someone can have is if you're loyal and caring, because in order to have someone caring, they usually they put a lot of like attention to you. They like try and talk to you, make plans, and if they're loyal, like they're a genuine friend and they genuinely want to do stuff with you. So it just makes for a really happy and positive friendship.
Okay. How would you describe your high school experience thus far? If you could go back in time and change anything, what would you change?
I feel like my high school experience so far has been pretty mediocre. I feel like I want to try more new things and also pay a little more attention in school and like try and ask teachers for more help and stuff.
Okay. Who has slash is your current teacher? I mean, let's rephrase that. Who is your favorite teacher that you've had in high school so far? Why? What makes them so special?
My favorite teacher would have to be Ashley Maza. She was my language arts teacher freshman year, and her and I, we were able to like bond, and she just genuinely cared about her students, and I learned so much in that class. She has such a fun and like positive personality, and she's almost like a friend, but she's like your teacher in the same way, and it's just such a great relationship in class that I had with her.
High school is a very stressful time in a student's life. What would you say keeps you going and grounded when you're really overwhelmed?
I feel like the thing that keeps me grounded is knowing that it's not going to be forever. It's just this one moment, and if I can like pass this test, if I can just write this essay, then maybe tomorrow I'm gonna be like doing something really fun, hanging out with my friends, or to think about my future. Like in a few years, I'm gonna be doing something that's like makes me the happiest, makes me the best person ever.
That's great. Thank you for your time, and yeah, that's it.